Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another Thursday stream. Hopefully, you got the best possible deal that you could have gotten. Hopefully, you went out and you got the car that you're looking for and you had an easy time buying the car. But in case you didn't, in case you have some questions, I'm here for you every Thursday and Sunday at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Let's talk about some of the stuff that I actually noticed that was going on online relating cars. Not too many people is here right now, so I guess I'm just gonna ramble on for a minute. I guess to whatever is interesting to me, and then put your questions in the chat. I'm gonna answer them. Okay. So the first thing, hold on a second. Let me do this real quick. All right. Hey Gary, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I had an awesome Christmas. Rick Reviews, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you here for a minute. Welcome back, buddy. So, car privacy. So what a lot of car manufacturers are going to be doing, they're actually doing this already, but it hasn't been rolled out fully. How your Facebook page or Google search browser, the same way they collect data about you, with the phone, with the GPS, the same thing is going to be happening with your car. You go to a store, Google is going to know what store you went to. They're going to know what you bought because you most likely used your Google payment or your smartphone. They know where you went, what you bought. They're going to advertise to you the same stuff, all right? If you're a single dude, right, your shopping is probably going to be different than a single gal, right? So the single guy is going to be getting different advertisements on his social media, on his on YouTube. It's going to be different on fucking Google search. It's going to be different. So the cars that we're driving are slow, and this is not some kind of crazy conspiracy theory. Listen, there's going to be a point here. The cars that we're driving are turning. I mean, I would say they are already. It's just not being used. They can't do this already. Like we have Alexa that you can get inside your car. Why the fuck would you want that? Literally, when do you like drive and you have an urge? You just have an urge to ask Alexa a stupid ass question. How tall is the Everest mountain? What? Who does that? So guys, I'm not gonna be like all fucking Alex Jones on you. I'll let him do Alex Jones thing. But if you have Alexa in your car, if you have a car that has that's a modern car that has a microphone that's gonna be listening to your shit, that has active GPS, I mean, get ready to be fucking sold to. Because here's the thing, when people buy cars, some car companies, not gonna point any fingers, I would love to though, not gonna be doing that, I'm not trying to start any YouTube drama here. When you sign a contract, it says that your positioning can be sold. Information about you, your driving patterns, your shopping patterns. Like, do you go to Walmart or do you go to I don't know what, or Target? You know what I mean? That information can be sold. So get ready for your personal information to be sold left and fucking right. All right, let's guys, put your questions in. Like, if there's not going to be too many people here asking questions that you want help with, I'm going to feel like my mission is accomplished and I'm going to go to bed. Dan, do I got a deal for you? No payments for 90 days. Okay, that doesn't sound good. 0% financing for 72 months for a brand new Hyundai. Okay, here's a problem. Does it have to be 72 months? Can you pay it off early? That sounds nice. No payments for 90 days. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Gary. But here's what really worries me. Whenever somebody's getting 72, 84 months loan, and how long is this 0%? Is this for 72 months or is this for the entire time? I don't, because what really worries me, whenever I see 72 months and 84 months car loans, I mean, there's just a lot of money in interest rate that people are overpaying. Jobber 24/7. cars are collecting this personal data article in Washington Post. Oh, dude, yeah, a bunch of different. I mean, there was a little fucking bomb that exploded, like an information bomb, regarding this. Your cars is collecting and selling your personal fucking information. So, I mean, goddamn. Do you know any reliability issues with Kia Stinger? Brandon Peterson. I actually don't. I honestly have, like, I know Kia Stinger exists somewhere out there in the universe, but it's not the type of car, you know, I'm interested in. I wouldn't buy it. I don't recommend it to anybody. You know, it's out there. It exists. You know, it's not a car that I really passionately follow, or I have to follow because it's good for my customers. Like Lexus, right? I follow it because it's good for customers, right? Ford F-150, Chevy. I have to know some of that stuff about trucks because people ask me, right? Tundra, I have to know about fucking Toyota Tundras. Not because I love the fucking truck, is I have to know because people ask me. This car, nobody's really asking me about it. And I don't really follow it. I'm just not passionate about it, I guess. Brandon Peterson, besides Lexus, what other luxury brands are actually reliable? Genesis, Kia is starting to make. I know Kia is not a luxury brand, but goddamn, dude, their fucking SUVs, their Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade, those motherfuckers are luxury. I consider them luxury. Good, comfortable ride, big ass truck, quiet on the road, 3 rows. It has all the nice features. It has cooled seats, heated seats, panoramic sunroof, backup cameras, all you know, the collision prevention system. It has the luxury features that I would want, you know, in a luxury car. So I would consider those, to be honest with you, luxury cars. I know Kia is not, you know, considered luxury. In my book, you know, the high-end Kias, the expensive shit, I would say that's luxury. That is new Hyundai on sale. Yes, it's 27. Dude, Gary, can you give me a favor? Like, I'm gonna have to do some research. Gary, is that for all Hyundais, or is it just for? Is it for some or all? Dude, this is super fucking. Gary, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna like bother you. I'll give him a call tomorrow. It's not like I don't know how to use a phone. I'll just give him a call tomorrow, see what's up. But yeah, guys, I've been telling you for a fucking year and a half, or like a year. If you're gonna be buying a brand new car, consider a fucking Hyundai. Consider Kia. They're making amazing cars. You tell me any other manufacturer that's giving you a 100,000 mile warranty. I'm just gonna sit back here, take a sip of water. Anybody? I guess it's just Hyundai and Kia. Lexus isn't doing it. Kia is doing it. You know. So the nice thing about working or buying, you know, products from an underdog company, you know, or up and coming company, is they are doing everything they can to give you the best fucking thing, because they have to fight uphill. Lexus can tell everybody, fuck you, we're gonna be using BMW shit. Toyota can say, fuck you, we're not even gonna develop our own 3JZ. We're not even gonna develop our own car. We're not even gonna develop our own fucking engine. Toyota can do that because they're at the top. Motherfuckers that are at the bottom, like Kia and Hyundai, they have to work extra hard. They gotta be putting 110% up front, so we're seeing it, so we are buying it. All right. Lexus and Toyota, they can rest on their laurels, on their past, on their brand. Toyota has a brand. Kia and Hyundai still has to build a brand, so they're working extra hard, and that's why they're putting out really, really good vehicles. Yeah, if anybody is looking for non-car question, what's your favorite beer? Brandon, that's a cool question. I haven't had anybody ask me that. I actually don't drink beer. I don't smoke anything. Like, I don't do anything that clouds my mind. I don't do any pills or nothing like that. And I live in South fucking Florida, you know. So yeah, I don't do with none of that shit. Like, it just like, you know, you can't be making good decisions whenever you're high as fuck or drunk or something. And then if you're gonna be like half drunk, like what's like, it's like that's like going to a strip club. You know what I mean? Like, there's a fine ass bitch right there, but I can't fuck her. Like, what? You know, same thing with, like, you know, not getting drunk. Like, I'm not gonna just smell it or sip it. If I'm doing something, I'm going all in. That's why I don't go to strip clubs. Because you can't go all in, you gotta pay extra. God damn, I'm a Jew. All right, Gary. So it's all for all Hyundais. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Love seeing you here. Yeah, guys. For those of you that are not in our Facebook group, you gotta get in. Like, there is a fucking community there. If there's a sale, if there's an important article, there's a bunch of mechanics, there's people that went through this. If you are serious about buying a car in the next 2 or 3 months, you need to be in 60-minute car group. You just need to be, because the community that's there, it's fucking alive. It's not like I'm in also all sorts of different groups. There's a group of people that are like 2,000 people. There's absolutely nothing going on. Group of people, 5,000, 10,000 people. Nothing going on. Nobody's answering anything. Nobody's, it's like a bunch of fucking bots. We have a real group where you can ask questions. I guarantee you in 3 fucking hours, you're going to have 3 or 4 different people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about, because they've been through this experience. They went through this. You are straight edge if you don't drink or do drugs. I don't know what straight edge means besides a razor blade, but I'm gonna go with a thank you. When are you moving to Texas? Janice, I got another project that I'm working on. So, you know, it's I have another project that I'm working on, and I'm tied down here until I get that project resolved. And God knows, it might be a year, might be, I hope it's a year, you know. But then maybe I'll just get old and I'll just fucking stay here. Maybe. But the reason I really want to move to Texas, is because I want to do some long range shooting, some 338, some 308. And over here, where I live in South Florida, there's nothing going on. There's nothing. You can go to like an indoor shooting range, and I hate that. And it's not even for long range. It's just for handguns. Gary E. Seen a new Lexus commercial on a new SUV. Why don't they put Apple? Gary, I think they did. Yeah, in 2020, they're putting Apple CarPlay in. Rick reviews, dude. This is a family show. Oh my god, I have the funniest thing. So I was talking to somebody I was helping to find the car, and this lady was telling me that her grandson is 11 years old and he loves to watch my videos, but his mom says no because I say bad words. This is the funniest thing. Like, I know I say bad words, but like, that's what you have on TV like all the time. Like, go to any freaking Netflix. Like, is Breaking Bad really worse than what I have going on here? You know, I mean, shit. Go in. This is Yo, dude, I have to admit, you're the shit. Great info. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate Bruce Chapman. Thank you, buddy. What car do you drive now? I drive a 2010 Lexus ES350. I freaking love that car. I love it. Really good car. Angel Blue Rider, what's up, dude? Question, Dan, why is Kia and Honda SUV MPG is not as good as RAV4? Great fucking question, okay? I'll tell you why. Because they haven't been able to develop they don't have as much of a budget to develop as good of an engine as Honda or Toyota. Like, Honda and Toyota, They have unlimited budgets. Literally, no fun. They can spend as much money on new engine development. Hyundai, they can't because so Hyundai Auto Group owns Kia, Genesis, and obviously Hyundai, right? So they have to work with this. They're spread three ways, while Toyota is only spread two ways with Toyota and Lexus. And with Lexus, they're being lazy. See, they don't want to develop a new engine. They don't. What are they doing? Hey, why don't we just get one from BMW? That's a great idea. Hey, why don't we just get one from fucking Lada from Russia? Let's do that. What a great idea. Because everybody knows how reliable BMW is. So that's why they don't have enough. Again, this is my assumption. Okay, it's not like I'm there in a conference room with the fucking CEO, guys. What the fuck is going on? How's the budget looking this year? But that's what I'm thinking, because Toyota and Honda, they can make even better engines, but I have a sneaking suspicion they don't, because I have another sneaky suspicion they're invested in oil business. So, I mean, I read, who was it? Was it Jalopnik or Otto? It wasn't, I think it was fucking Jalopnik. There is a car for sale. They made 200 of them. There's one that you can actually buy. It's super fucking expensive though. It's from Volkswagen, and it's a car. I think it's a hybrid. It gets 200 miles to a gallon. Why is this not everywhere? Like they have this technology and they're like, fuck you. We'll give you 48 miles to a gallon with a fucking hybrid. Enjoy that. Like, why? So that's why I don't do new car reviews, because I know the technology that exists, it's ready to go. It exists. It's fucking here. Just start implementing it. And then whenever I see a 2019 car that doesn't have it, or 2020 car that still has the same old shit, I mean, it blows my mind, guys. I'm literally, there's only a few of you, so I can say this. I'm gonna be making a video about a Jeep Wrangler that's $28,000. Are you ready? It has crank roll-up windows for $28,000, and this motherfucker is brand new. This is not a fucking 1968 fucking Jeep. Brand new crank windows. No AC. No fucking AC. Oh boy. Can you imagine me doing a review on Jeep Wrangler for $27,000? You tell me any Asian car manufacturer, pick out the shittiest, cheapest fucking Hyundai or Kia or a $17,000 fucking Honda Fit. They're gonna have power windows and they're gonna have fucking AC standard. You don't have to pay extra for that. Bruce Chapman, big booty bitches up in the text. Oh man, come on, man, you get me all sorts of fucking jealous now. Yeah, but I live in Florida. There's fine ass bitches here also. I mean, there's two types of, like, whenever I go out, there's two types of broads that I see. There's like fine ass bitches that should be on like fucking Sports Illustrated. And there is Diabetes Monthly. I mean, it's either a fucking 8 or a 10 or it's goddamn. Yo, Medicine Man, what do you think about the new Jeep Wrangler? I hate it, bro. Dude, I didn't even read your question. That is so funny. I was just talking about your Jeep Wrangler. Jeep Wrangler, is it true that it has very high residual value? Yes, it's true. I don't understand. I would never buy a Jeep, but dude, yes. Jeeps do have extremely high residual value. So if you want to buy a Jeep, you can. I mean, you're not gonna lose money on it. I mean, this thing is gonna cost you literally a couple of $100s by the time you sell it. So far as the reliability on a Jeep, Mr. Medicine Man, I wouldn't buy a Jeep because of reliability, okay? But if you want to buy it, drive it for a little bit and then sell it, you can do that. You buy it just as a boy toy, you know, just for fun, for the fuck of it, because you got plenty of money, you know. Or actually, not even plenty of money. I mean, this thing is going to cost you, you know, if when you buy it, you're going to be paying, you know, $700, maybe $800, $900 a month, depends, you know, what configuration you go with. But because you're going to sell it, you're going to get a lot of it money back. And if you actually do the math, if you break it down, you know, you bought it for this much, you drove it, and then you sold it for this much, and you do the difference, right? It's actually going to be about $250, $350 a month. So you can actually drive a brand new Jeep for just a couple of $100 a month, just for the same price as a fucking Honda Civic. Just make sure you're not driving it, you know, for a long time. I would really start getting rid of Jeeps after like at 34, 33,000 miles, right before the warranty is about to go. If you had the money to blow, would you get 2020 Lexus ES350? Oh, dude, fuck no. If I had money to blow, I would open up a business or do something with the business, bro. I'm a Jew at heart. I'm like, none of this shit. Do you fucking see the bling? No fancy ass watches. I can be driving a fucking Bentley. I can be driving a fucking GTR. I drive an $8,000 fucking Lexus. Because I spend my money fucking wisely. If you want to buy a brand new, you know, 2020 Lexus ES350, I wouldn't do that. I would go with RX350, or I would go with Kia Telluride or Hyundai Palisade. You know, I would not buy a sedan. That's just me. Because the residual value is going to be bad. Second, like whenever you're driving a sedan or SUV, like for me, driving SUV is just so much more comfortable. You sit upright. You got your big ass fucking steering wheel. You see everything what's going on for miles, you know, or compared to whenever you're sitting in a sedan. What price should you try to negotiate 2016 Lexus RX 350? Like you talked about some videos, still about 24K. It depends. Do you want rebuild title, clean title? How many accidents do you want? Do you want damage? What features, what packages, how many miles do you want? Listen, it all depends. When somebody contacts me and says, Dan, I want you to find me a car. First, literally, I have a list of questions that I ask. Number one, do you have the money? My second question, how much money do you want to spend on a car? Not what kind of car you want to buy, not how many miles, not what the package is, not what the trim levels, not the colors, none of that shit matters. How much money do you want to spend on a car? Because the money is going to determine the car. If somebody says, Dan, I want a fucking, you know, a Ferrari, and I want this package, this year, this fucking configuration, this color. All right, now, how much money? I have $20,000. Like, we just wasted all sorts of time, right? So the money determines the car you're going to get. And on a new car, I aim for 20% off the price. On a used car, you can do 17, 15. It depends, again, it depends how much profit there is on the car, right? If it's a super cheap car, there's not a lot of meat on the bone. If it's a more expensive car, like a truck, there's more meat on the bone. What price? Okay, got that one. Jobber 24/7. Why do so many people and sources say Subaru reliable? I know you hate them. I hate them with fucking passion. And here's why. Because those sources get paid a lot of money in advertisement budgets. Listen, nobody's paying me. Subaru is not paying me. I don't have a sponsorship with some kind of Subaru dealer. So I can say whatever the hell I want, and I can say the truth. If I'm sponsored by Subaru, if I'm sponsored by a Subaru dealership, or if I'm sponsored by somebody that has some kind of business ties to Subaru, I'm going to be in big trouble. I can't say what I want to say. That's why I don't watch any of the car reviewers. There's a bunch of car channels car reviewers, they can't say the actual truth. They can't say 100% truth because the dealership where they're getting their cars from, the car manufacturers that they're inviting them to press reviews. Can you imagine if somebody starts talking shit about Subaru head gaskets? Do you think they're gonna get invited again? No. Emin Abramov, your thoughts on buying a Tesla? Oh, that's a complicated question, Emin. I mean, it really is complicated. New or used? What state do you live in? How much are you going to be doing driving? How expensive is gas versus electricity? If you're not buying a Tesla, what other option do you have? This is just 5 questions that I want to talk to you about, just about that. So just give me a call, bro. Emin Abramov. Just give me a call, bro. My phone number is below the video. You know, just give me a call tomorrow. We'll talk about this. What is the second channel coming out? Finance. Mark Wallens. You still remember that? I made a commitment. I was gonna start posting videos on the fucking 1st. Today is 26th and I still haven't made one. Fuck. It's just I've been so busy with finding cars, you know, for other people and making videos for this channel. It's just, you know, and I'm not a super perfectionist person, but I want my shit to be good, you know, and I'm like, I just gotta put it out there. You're right. I just need to put it out there. Stop being a little fucking bitch, Dan. Put your shit out there. Angel Blue Rider, Dan, was you in United States when our economy was so bad? Gas went up to $5-6. Yeah, dude, I've been here for 20 fucking years. I came here right after the fucking the Twin Towers came down. Just 6 months later. Yep, I remember that. I remember how shitty construction was back then, fucking 2009. It was bad. Gary E, I wish Ford would still make the Ford Flex. It was a great vehicle. I love the Ford Flex, bro. I freaking love that thing. That Ford Flex was like a freak of a bitch, you know? It's like you look at it, it's like you don't like it at the first sight, but the more you get to know her, the more you like it. You know, same thing here. With Ford Flex, it's like the more you drive it, the more it fucking makes sense. What's up? What's up with the audio? Yo, can you hear me all right? Is my mic, what the fuck? Is my microphone working? I don't know. I hope it is. Are there any reviews you recommend who are not biased? Consumer Reports? Maybe Consumer Reports, but here's the thing. My criteria for reviewing a car is so much higher than what you see with everybody else. For me, new car means new technology. Otherwise, don't fucking make a new car. Keep going with the old one, right? That's just, so if you're going to be putting out a new car, you have to put out new technology. You can't, like Lexus in 2020, Lexus is putting Apple CarPlay on their 2020 Lexuses. And they are like, oh, we're so good. Oh, we have Apple CarPlay. Motherfucker, that shit was available like 6 years ago or 5 years ago. That's not new. Just because you're late to the party and you just discovered fucking touching yourself, that's not new, okay? The rest of the world has been doing it for a while. So I want new technology, you know, and I know not only I want some kind of magical space technology. No. I know what I want. I know the technology that exists. Why is it not on the cars? Like, why does every single car doesn't have a collision prevention system? That shit was available in like 1993 in Japan or 1992. Guys, that's almost 30 years ago. Almost 30 fucking years ago. the backup camera was invented in 1947 or we're gonna go with like 1947, 1957. Heated and cooled seats, 1957. How come every single car doesn't have heated and cooled seats? Like this is not complicated technology to put a fucking fan underneath your ass. Like this is not space age technology from 22nd, you know, from year 2430. So you can watch car reviews just for the fuck of it, right? But if you really want to test a car, you got to get your ass in there and you really have to see how you like it. Clear gray scar. The Fed is putting trillions of dollars into banks again, called the repo market. Can the economy collapse? Listen. Clear gray sky. Economy is not 125-year-old grandpa, okay? It's not gonna trip in a bathroom, fall down, I broke my hip, I can't get up. No. It gets taken down. Shit doesn't happen accidentally out of fucking nowhere, okay? Like I said in one of my videos, listen, for some magical, unexplainable reason, we have stock market crash, economy crash every 12 years, right? Every 12 years on average. Imagine a house down the block from you, right? And every 12 years, it combusts into flames out of nowhere. Would you think it happens by itself every 12 years, or every 12 years somebody's doing it? I mean, if there's a pattern, is it happening by itself, or is somebody doing it? So economies don't collapse, they get taken down, okay? Economies are not 150-year-old grandpas. What do you think about Steve Richards? He's a YouTuber guy. He's a typical sleazy fucking, you know, car salesman, whatever the hell he sells now these days. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him, you know. I'll say this about Steve Richards. I don't think he cares more about the customers than he cares about the dealers. I'm just gonna leave it at that. AJ6185. What do you think about 2019 RAV4 with 2.5 engine and 6-speed engine? I mean, it's a car. If you like it, buy it. Again, to me, it's not different than a 2019, 2018, 2017. It's not different. Like, how is it different? They put a new different engine on it. Whoa. A different engine. A different engine. Wow. Or a different transmission. Whoop-de-doo. As if it made some kind of a difference, you know? There's echo on the feed. Fuck. Yo, is there still echo? Hold on. Let me just restart this shit. Hold on. Is there echo, guys? Can you hear me? Like I have to be logged into my YouTube account, so I haven't figured out how to watch this stream and listen to it while I'm doing the fucking stream. Guys, is there echo in the stream? Can you hear me okay? Johnny, okay, we got that one. Guys, if there's a problem with video or audio, tell me. Because like I'm focusing on like just chat on the side of my screen and you guys. That's it. Like there could be a fucking portal open behind me. I wouldn't even know it. Also, thanks for your recommendation to contact multiple brokers to get the best deal on auto insurance. Yes, absolutely. Save me some money. You're the man. Thanks, Jabra. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, if you're going to be buying car insurance, you got to be contacting multiple brokers, and the brokers is going to get you the best possible deal. Make sense? So you contact 5 brokers, each one of them contacts 10 different insurance companies. So with 5 phone calls, you actually got results from 50 different insurance companies. because they did the work for you. Kind of cool, huh? All right, Angel Blue Rider. Dan, my friend bought a 2019 SUV Tesla, okay, after I told her to buy it and get Lexus RX 350, and now she's paying $700 a month for Tesla. I don't really know. I don't know what to say. I mean, congratulations. I don't know what to say, to be honest with you, Angel. DB, Dan, your primary mic wearing isn't working. The secondary mic is producing the audio. Secondary mic? I don't have a fucking secondary mic. There's only what the fuck? Hold up. Has this shit not been working? I don't. What secondary mic? All right, I'll fix the audio. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hold on, let me check this shit. I mean, it's fuck. I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. I'm gonna check, but I'll just rewatch the stream, I guess, and I'll figure this out because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Sorry, guys, I don't know how to fix it. I'm technologically retarded. What can I say? Yeah, left mic is not working. We're hearing room reverb. Fuck. Hold on, give me a second. If I can't fix it in 30 seconds, I'm not like, fuck it. All right, I think we're back in business. I think. Can you guys hear me now? Is it better? All right. Can you guys hear me? Is the microphone working? The phone mic is picking up. Picking you up only phone. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? God damn it. Is the microphone working? Is it fixed? Hopefully it is. All right, perfect. All right, thanks guys. Yeah, if you perfect, thanks Johnny. Yeah. Guys, you should have told me earlier that my shit is fucked up cuz I don't have like headphones for feedback. All right, let me get back
on the questions. I meant told her to buy Tesla and buy Lexus instead. Listen, Angel Blue Rider. See, I also make recommendation that people should do this or people should do that. But at the end of the day, people are adults, right? You have to let them make their own decisions. You make a recommendation, you tell them why, and zip it. That's it. All right. I mean, I learned with so many of my friends. I'm like, dude, I think you should put the crack pipe down for a minute. I say it once. That's it. Because he's an adult. Thoughts on 2020 Lincoln Corsair. Lincoln Corsair. Let me. I have no idea what that is. No fucking idea what car that is. So pretty much it's a very obvious copy of a Range Rover. I like it. I like it. Whenever you're copying a $120,000 or $250,000 car, I like it. Oscar Romano, how would you rate yourself as a car salesman? I don't think I was a very good car salesman, like really, because every time I would sell a car, and that's the reason I left the car dealership. Like I had a hard time selling cars because I knew this person's getting screwed. You know, like I'm selling a $25,000 Honda Civic to an 18-year-old girl. I'm like, fuck, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're 18. This car is $25,000. How are you going to pay for this shit? You're going to college. I'm looking at how much money you're making. You're barely making to afford this fucking car. Go buy yourself a $12,000 fucking Honda Civic. Why are you buying a brand new one? You know, I can't tell her this because I'm working for the dealership. Now, I can because I don't work for the dealership. Now, when somebody says, Dan, I want to buy a $25,000 Honda Civic and I'm 18, I tell them, you need to be buying a $12,000 car, not $25,000 car. See? So I had this weird thing when I was a car salesman, you know. On one hand, you know, I was selling cars. I like what I did. But on the other hand, you know, I was making people do something. I was making people choose a bad financial decision for them, you know. There's a small song that sounds like you're talking. It came, by the way, 42 degrees in foggy in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. 42 degrees, I mean, what is it? It's almost summer over there. Hell. When you pee, you don't even have to knock down the stream at 42 degrees. It's awesome. What is your opinion on Mazda's 2016 and up with Skyactiv technology? Mazda's, I would only recommend 2017. Like somebody just called me today about Mazda. I would only buy a Mazda with 2017 because that's when Mazda started to make their own transmissions instead of buying third-party piece of shit transmissions. So 2017 and up. Angel Blue Rider, Dan, Scotty Kilmer made a video say he was wrong about Mazda. He said Mazda Skyactiv tech is good. Yeah, I agree with him. After 2017, whenever Mazda started to make their own transmissions, and with Skyactiv technology, you need to be changing oil every 3,000 miles. All right, because they're having GDI. I forgot. Listen, with the GDI engines, just like Earth Dreamworks from Honda, such a shitty name for an engine. Earth Dreamworks? Who comes up with such a pathetic name for an engine? What am I? What is this? A Barbie set? All right. So this is what I'm gonna say. If you have a Honda engine and it has and it's a GDI engine, and it has not Skyactiv, but Earth DreamWorks, right? You can open the hood and it says right on it. If you have that, you need to be changing oil every 3,000 miles. No if, buts, or whatever about it. Unless you want to get yourself a different engine. If you want, if you want to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on a different engine, then go ahead, change oil every 10,000 miles. But if you want to drive your car without having to change your engine, I highly recommend you change your oil every 3,000 miles. Listen, I don't care what car manufacturers say. I'm changing oil on my car every 3,000 miles. Do you know why? Because I rather overspend a little bit, just a couple of $100 more, maybe $500 more, over years in oil changes, than buy a new engine. It's cheaper. Tool maintenance is always cheaper than tool replacement. It's always cheaper to clean your house than build a new house, right? If you work with tools, it doesn't matter if you're a fucking dentist or you're a farmer or you're a construction worker, whatever you do. If you don't maintain your tools like they're supposed to be maintained, you're going to have to buy new tools, and nobody wants to buy new shit, right? And cars are tools. New body style started in 2014, 2013. What's the most money you made in a month as a car salesman? Fuck. Dude, I did it like 3.5 or something, or $4,000 or something. I don't remember, dude. Like I didn't like the job because every time I would, dude, like you tell me, how am I gonna make a lot of money when I think in the back of my mind what I'm doing is wrong? You know what I mean? I remember one couple that came to the dealership. I think it was like Sunday or something like that. Nobody at the dealership, just me and somebody else. And it was like early spring, like March or something like that. No snow. And it was rainy. It was like just gloomy and rainy. Super dark outside, even though it was daytime. And this couple is just driving around the park. They don't even get out of the fucking car. They don't even get out of the car. So they're driving around the parking lot, right, looking at different cars. And I come out, and it's like raining a little bit. And I ask them, hey guys, how's it going? Blah blah blah. There's a certain spiel I had to learn. What can I help you with? I sold them a fucking car. Do you know what they were even doing? They drove out just to get coffee because they wanted some good fucking coffee because they were too lazy to fucking brew. So they wanted to get some Starbucks coffee. Their kid was with them. I sold them a fucking... They went out to buy coffee. I sold them a car. Like, My buddy Scott says 45 is not 42 in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Gary E, don't forget to click the like button. Guys, click that like button. Show YouTube that somebody actually cares about this shit. GDI. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Scott. I appreciate it. Like, whenever I'm doing these streams, my brain just goes like fucking dead. Wells, you never plan to make an undercover video where you visited shady car dealerships showing their BS? Oh, dude, I would love to do that, but I need some lawyers. I need to figure out what I can do, how I can do it. Like, to make an undercover video, it's a lot of money because you have to hire a lawyer to see what the fuck can you do. Make sense? And I don't have that. And then I might get sued for something. I don't have money to do that. You tell me, why don't big YouTube channels that review cars, why don't they do that? Huh? Why don't they do that? Why fucking nobody with 13,000 subscribers wants to do it but can't, And these motherfuckers with millions of fucking subscribers ain't doing nothing. Angel Blue Rider, do you still try to get 20% of cars that dealership has in pre-certification? I don't know what pre-certification is. They be trying to make price higher on those pre-certified cars. I'm just gonna go with certified because I don't know what pre-certification is. I'm just gonna assume it's certified. Yeah, I just tell them, hey, just remove the certification. Certification is a warranty. Okay. It's not something that was welded to the fucking car. You can just take it off. It's a piece of paper. That's it. What do you know? How do you know you're getting the best deal possible? Oscar, good question. This is how you know you're getting the best deal possible. You're shopping 100 dealers, 150 dealers. You're getting the best deal possible. If you're shopping nationwide, you put your time, you put effort, you did a lot of emails, phone calls, you're getting the best deal possible. You're getting the best deal possible whenever you got to a price that's here and nobody can beat it. You got to a price, like you're working it, nobody can beat it. That's the best price. Make sense? Earthcry, I get the authorization dealership. I have contracts, limit numbers of lots in the area that spots regular Joe from, say, buying 20 cars from factory and selling the reasonable price. Yes, Earthcry. It's called shit. Hold on, give me a second. I'll remember this word. Anti-competitive. Anti-competitive laws or something like that. Oh, franchise anti-competitive laws. Fuck, that's what it's called. Franchise anti-competitive laws, or so. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called. So there's actually, like I said, guys, when I say dealerships actually write fucking laws with politicians, with politicians' pens, because politicians are on their fucking knees doing a little fucking dirty work for the dealership because they're paying the money, because they're contributing, they're donating money. Guys, the dealership writes the fucking laws. Supreme Overseer, can you tell us what profit margin on the new used cars today in 2019? Bro, you're asking me such a out of the ass random question. What car? What manufacturer? What configuration level? This is just 3 questions that configure, or not configure, but would contribute to the answer. I don't know what manufacturer, what car, what trim level. If the trim level is higher, obviously there's more markup. If the trim level is lower, then there's less markup. Again, what car manufacturer? Typically, Hyundai Auto Group has the, again, from the research that I have done, they have the highest profit margin that they are making. Also, Porsche is also up there. Green Weeper, when do you ask for pre-purchase inspection during the negotiation? Before or after you discuss the numbers? Oh, after. After. When I call a dealership, my goal is only one. I am super fucking specific. I want a purchase order. It doesn't, I'm asking for 20. I don't care if you're not giving me 20. I'll take a 13. I'll take any, in the beginning, I'll take any purchase order. And then I collect them. And then I'm like, okay, listen, I know you gave me 13% off. Listen, I have somebody else that gave me 15. Can you give me 17% off? If you give me 16% off, I'll buy it from you because you're closer. And, and I don't even have to, they don't even have to be closer. You know what I mean? So you have somebody that's giving you something off, right? 10, 13, 12, whatever. You have that. You gotta collect buyer's order. You collect them, and then pit them against each other. Because dealers don't have fucking, just customers lined up out of the door. They don't. They don't, really. They have to spend thousands and thousands and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to get people into the door. So they rather make a little bit than nothing at all. Make sense? Jobber 24/7, is there inspection report and accident report that you ask for separate from Carfax or AutoCheck? No, I don't, because I am gonna do my own pre-purchase inspection, right? So I don't care what they have to say. I really don't. Give me a Carfax so I can verify damage, accidents, and miles, see if they have been rolled back or whatever the situation is, you know. And then I just start negotiating the fucking numbers. Angel Blue Rider, which year of Lexus RX 350 would you say is the best? Whatever, guys, you can afford. Whatever you can afford. Like 2016 is really nice. Like 2016 and up is really freaking nice. Gary E, would you or could you say you want to start dealing with when you see the invoice on a car? Listen, Gary, I made multiple videos about invoices. Invoices on cars are not real invoices. There's cashback, there's bonuses. The invoice on a car is not fucking true invoice, right? So just beware of that. Whenever somebody's showing you invoice, first, it's not the actual true invoice. And second, they can actually lie for the invoice, right? You don't know what the real invoice is. They can increase it by $1,000 or $3,000. How would you know, right? So be careful with invoices. I never trust them. Gary E, would you? Okay, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your time. If you're looking to buy a car in near time, text me. The phone number is below the video, or join our Facebook group, because there's a bunch of people that are going through the same shit as you are, and a bunch more people that actually went through this, and you can ask them questions. Hey, you went through this. What happened? What'd you do? You know what I mean? There's mechanics, there's ex-car salespeople, there's all sorts of great people. We have a live community. People post every day, and there's a bunch of answers. If you don't hear from me in a couple hours, there's gonna be like 5, 6, 7, 12, 18 different fucking great answers. And obviously, I'm gonna pitch my opinion in there. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. My name is Dan motherfucking Strong. I'm signing out, and I'll see you all in the next video.